So before we get into the final wrestler of the week for the wrestler for me to say wrestler of the year, let's look back at this past weekend. Obviously a huge weekend in professional wrestling, sports entertainment. Do you guys want to talk Stand and Deliver at all? Do you want to highlight anything Supercard of Honor? I didn't watch Supercard of Honor. Or any other shows, or should we just jump right into Mania?
I would say go into Mania since we already covered Stand and Deliver on another podcast, which people can tune into if they would like to hear.
We did. Tim, where could people hear us talk about that?
NorthSouthConnection.podbean.com, a little podcast called Viewer's Choice. I had Jim, Ryan, and Matt on. It was good fun.
Right. We did talk about that.
Good fun. I heard from Stand and Deliver, or I'm sorry, from Supercard of Honor that you guys we should check out FTR versus the Briscoes. I heard that was perhaps the match of the entire weekend.
It was.
A lot of praise coming from the show. I heard that was just a really good match, and I heard a lot of good things. Kudos to Tony Khan for maybe putting on a great feeling Ring of Honor show, the first ROH show under his reign. A lot of people said it felt like a Ring of Honor show, so that's good. That's what made Ring of Honor special.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things. I will definitely try to seek out that one. FTR and the Bucks had a really good one. You're right. It took me how many years to watch the that match from the NXT UK takeover? The only reason I ended up watching that is because we did a watch along for it. So
it's the only way to make you have done it.
That's right. So if we want to do a watch along on FTR and the Briscoes, then you can probably get me to watch it. Otherwise, I'm probably out. Big Mac says it was probably the match of the weekend. So, all right, let's start. Let's go to WrestleMania Saturday then. Obviously, the unfortunate way to kick off the show with Rick Boogs breaking or blowing out his knee.
Who was it?
Rick Boogs.
Wow. With Boogs.
So unfortunately, he is going to be out for a considerable amount of time. I think they said it was a torn quad, I believe. Or tore something off the quad. I'm not a doctor. Don't trust me on that. Where do you guys want to? What do you guys want to talk about from WrestleMania Saturday? I'll lend the floor to any of you first.
I had some really good chocolate beverage, Yoo-hoo in a glass bottle.
Did you?
That's about all I remember from Saturday. After that, I was gone.
What about those little hot dogs in the barbecue sauce?
What about them, Smokey? They were good too.
They were pretty good.
Stop.
I enjoyed them.
I'll start with an actual wrestling take.
The pizza was pretty good.
All of the celebrity involvement was spot on. We had 3 really good celebrity matches at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Okay. I will definitely agree with that. Of course, The Miz and Logan Paul, Johnny Knoxville, Sami Zayn. Where's the third one? Oh, Pat McAfee.
And
Pat McAfee as a celebrity.
He is a celebrity. He is not a full-time wrestler.
Well, okay, that's fair. So is Steve Austin a celebrity?
No, he is a former wrestler.
Okay, got it.
He is a legend. He's a Hall of Famer.
Got it.
Now, Pat McAfee was he wrestled in NXT, didn't he? In War Games?
Yes, he did.
In War Games! War Games! War Games! War Games!
I haven't hit that one in a while. I had to find it.
I had to find it.
But yes, I agree with you, Tim. I thought that all the celebrity matches, all of them played their part. Not only extremely well, but probably better than better than expected. It's almost unfair for Pat McAfee to be as good as he is for wrestling once every year and a half. I mean, and like Knoxville, Sami Zayn was just a shitload of fun. I mean, I guess if you're not into the Jackass stuff, you may not have found that one as enjoyable as I did, but I thought it was just a lot of fun. And Logan Paul, man, I couldn't give two shits about Logan Paul or his brother. Rand
What
Paul.
about
His brother's Rand Paul, right? Is that his brother?
Rand Paul?
Ron Paul.
Ron Paul. But
what about his Pokemon card, Jim? Did you care about that?
I cared less about the Pokemon card than I cared about Logan Paul. But no, I thought he was great as well. Really, really was.
I think when we talk Mania, and I know we kind of broke it down in the question of the week, is you have to look at it in two ways. You have to look at matches and moments, because a lot of time the greatest match on a night or on the card will not be the best moment on the night or on the card. So I thought it was full of both. I thought they were good matches, great moments. I think it's going to be a top 8 WrestleMania the way it sits now. Top 5 maybe for some people. I think that might be a little high. I'd stick it in the top 10 WrestleManias of all time. So a top quarter WrestleMania, that's not bad. I'm not upset about that.
Yeah, it was, it was really this almost
leaps and bounds better than 32.
Oh, infinite. When you're talking about the two Jerry World WrestleManias, this one definitely blows the other one out of the water. I thought it was a really good mix of like current product, nostalgia, wrestling,
celebrity,
pure entertainment, celebrity. Like it really was mixed up extremely well. WWE with a lackluster build, and maybe that's the key. I mean, that it sounds shitty. Let's not have a great Mania build. Let's just let the show speak for itself. But like, I feel like a lot of times when we talk about really good WrestleManias, since we've had this show, it's ones that come off a build that we're not super thrilled about. Like 31, I didn't think had a great build. And
I mean, it's probably due to the fact that we have low expectations going in, so we're just pleasantly surprised.
Sure,
too.
Absolutely, because like 32, I thought we had a great build, and then the show was a disappointment. Big Mac struggling to get this out, but he says it's top 3 of the live manias that he's been to, and he's been over 10, I believe.
Wow. Right.
So that's up there.
An endorsement there, yeah.
That's
yeah. I thought it was I thought it was really great.
I'll put it this way. I think this is the best way I could put it. I'm going to jump back in real quick. I apologize, Matt. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine.
This WrestleMania made me come around on the 2-night event.
Yeah, let's touch on that, because I'm kind of in the same boat.
I will say it that way. It was the best of the 2-night WrestleManias, and this was fun both nights. And I was looking forward to Sunday after Saturday.
Well, and I think Ryan, were talking about it because the 5 of us watched together on Saturday. Ryan, you and I, and a friend of the show, Charlie, watched on Sunday. And like, as we were talking about it, I said the thing for me is the two parts. Like, number one, what turned out to probably be the worst match of the weekend. I guess that wasn't Vince McMahon versus Pat McAfee, but the New Day versus Sheamus and Fuckridge Holland got cut from Saturday. They moved it to Sunday. The way it played out, probably could have just left it off the card entirely. But without two nights, if a match gets cut because of time or what have you, it's just gone. You don't have the ability to throw it in a second night. But also, without a 2-night Mania, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Kevin Owens doesn't main event. Because like if this was a 1-night show, it's Roman and Brock. Like that's the moment that we've been building to for months and months and months and months. So with the 2-night show, it gives you that ability to have something different main event.
Counterpoint though.
Okay.
KO and Austin doesn't need to main event WrestleMania.
Okay.
I think in the scope of things, Night 2's interactions with Stone Cold Steve Austin was a better moment than the KO moment. I get it was an actual Austin match, but in my mind, you don't beat Austin Vince McMahon. That's a much bigger moment than Austin's Kevin
the
Owens.
Greatest Stone Cold Stunner of all time.
Oh, it was
So
absolute shit.
But no, like
But
but that's
that's the moment.
Right. I mean, that's what makes it hilarious too. Like, I mean, but yeah, I mean, that's definitely the more nostalgic, it's the callback.
Kudos to the editing crew.
Those guys do not get paid enough. Devin, dude. Yeah,
What happened to Devin?
Must have forgot to deliver it, man. We put the invite in the mail.
Definitely mailed out for sure.
My bad. Talk to your mailman.
Oh.
Talk to your
I
mailman.
pulled it right out of the mailbox when Jim dropped it in.
Oh well.
Well, that was a miscommunication because we thought we were gonna see you before the mail could get to you.
No, it wasn't.
You just pulled it out.
Smokey committed a
It was
federal
raining
crime.
that day. I'll never forget. I dropped it right in the puddle.
Oh no!
Wow.
Right. So it wasn't even salvageable. You're a monster.
Oh no, it was. And then I ripped it up.
Oh, you're a monster, Smokey.
Ridiculous.
A monster.
But Matt or Mark, you're any particular moment or match or anything from night 1 that you want to touch on?
It's nice to see that Happy Corbin's finisher is no longer protected. That was a big moment, I thought.
R.I.P. End of days.
I agree with the celebrity thing. I think everyone did well. I think there were a lot of people that seized their moments on the show both nights. Bianca, I think we've already seen her do that, but she did it again. The Cody Rhodes return, I think, was as great as anticipated. I've never necessarily been against the 2 nights just because those 8-hour days of WrestleMania were tough. So it's nice to have 2 4s as opposed to an 8-hour shift. When we would start podcasting at 1 p.m. and the pre-show would start at 1:30.
We kind of literally did the exact thing we always used to do, just in different order. Like it was, we got together.
Like
we watched.
that. I like stand and deliver early and then a break.
that actually was
that was fine because we had the break. We had a solid 3 hours where we didn't have to just continue watching wrestling and be exhausted by the end.
We put a couple episodes in the can, which maybe coming up sooner than we think.
We ate some circus peanuts. Things got weird. It was.
I can still taste the circus peanut. Right, it's right back, right back there. Still, it's just it lingers for days. That is one of the worst things ever.
Your circus peanut turned into a goiter?
Yeah, it's a tumor now. It's just a tumor now.
He was gonna have to have it removed. Jim Circus peanut.
I hope so. Mark, anything from night 1 that you particularly want to talk about?
Well, I'll tell you what. Is it true that Stone Cold appeared at 3 hours and 16 minutes? Can anybody confirm that?
Well, his entrance
it wasn't exactly
hit that mark, but the moment, it wasn't like the moment his music hit or the moment he came out of the back. Like he was on stage at 3:16, but it wasn't like the exact moment that he appeared.
Okay.
That's the one
okay.
failure of the weekend is that they missed that time mark by a little bit.
Well, it is okay. But I thought it was good. It was a good show. I really liked it. I wasn't familiar with that. Those characters from that movie, Jackass. I'm not familiar, but I found that very entertaining, nevertheless. But I probably would have enjoyed it more if I knew who those people were from Jackass.
Wait,
You did not know.
You don't know the Jackass people?
You've never
No.
watched Jackass?
I never watched Jackass. I knew Johnny
Mark-
Knoxville well enough.
I
don't
feel like
have
we have to
time for
get
that kind
together and watch Jackass Forever together.
Oh,
Seriously.
I don't have time for that kind of trash TV. Okay, I got other things to watch. Like
Mark, you
90
literally
Day
watch
Fiancé
14
and
hours of
Swamp
90 Day
People.
Fiance a week.
Did you guys see the Tell All Part 1 yet?
Nope. Certainly have not. Certainly have not. Look on your super box. I'm sure that they illegally have Jackass
I
Forever.
think you can watch Jackass on Paramount Plus, which I'm sure Mark gets.
Yeah, I do get Paramount Plus, thanks to AT&T.
So you don't even. So is there any streaming service that you pay for?
I pay for Discovery Plus. I'd pay double for it because not only do I get all the episodes of 90 Day Fiancé early and ad free, but I also get all the specials like the Single Life.
That just sounds awful.
How about when Big Ed went to Mexico trying to find love on the Single Life? Big Ed.
I have no idea who that is.
You know, the gentleman that doesn't have much of a neck.
Maybe he ate circus.
That's
peanuts.
the
Maybe
Jackass equivalent of Preston Lacey.
Preston Lacey. That's what I was going to say. Just like Preston
It's
Lacey.
the same show, I think.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah, the one thing from WrestleMania Night 1 that really kind of brought me down was the fact that to sing America the Beautiful, I was really expecting John Dacre, but I guess he was booked somewhere else.
Yeah, heaven.
He was singing in
He
the
was singing
choir
up
with
in the gates.
the Angels.
Wow. And that
St. Peter
woman
needed the night off.
she was playing the piano. She was
She was tickling the ivories that night.
that's what she was doing.
She was tickling them all right.
She
went on circus peanuts. It sound like. I've been teaching at the school, Bob.
Who the fuck is John Dacre?
Have you
What do you
never
mean?
seen John Dacre singing
You don't know
Christ
John
the Lord
Dacre?
John
No.
Christ the Lord is ruined the day? Oh
Well,
man.
we got a sidebar now.
Tim,
And
you want to produce that?
Everyone's
I
gonna
don't really
listen
want
it.
to produce it, but I can try.
Can you produce
Jim
it,
doesn't
please?
want to.
I don't have
I
the
feel
link.
like the old
I don't know
lady-
what to search for
I
other than
will,
John
Dacre.
Dacre.
I will here.
That's all
I'll,
you need
I'll
to
send
search
it
for.
to you. I'll send it
I feel
to
like
you.
the old lady playing the piano says her as well.
Oh, I think she does.
I think she
Her.
does. That's actually where JR got it
I
from.
think she
That's
drops
what you
a
don't.
her.
That's what you don't even
Her.
know. That's where Jim Ross got it.
That's
There's
Jim
no
Ross's
way,
aunt.
Matthew.
Man,
Yeah, I have
can't
a
believe-
hard time
There's no clue
believing
what we're
that you've
talking
been on
about.
the internet
Oh my
as
God.
No idea.
as long as they have, as long as you have, and not have never seen this. But
Next, you're going to
idea
tell me
who
you don't
that
know who
is.
the Newman it is.
yeah, you're the Numa guy.
The Numa. Are you
Oh no,
serious?
I think Ryan froze. I think Ryan's gone. Ryan,
Look at him.
he's actually
Look at-
doing the Numa guy pose right now. Is what he's doing. Okay, now.
What's the Numa guy?
Oh my God, have you heard of the internet?
All right, I don't know the Numa guy either.
Oh my goodness. Apparently, I
Sorry.
wasted too much of the early part of my internet searching time with these stupid videos.
Is that the look at that guy? Oh, look at that. Would you look at that?
No, that's not the Numa guy. What I thought was the best part of night one was the return of Cody Rhodes. I thought it was pulled off perfectly.
He looked dashing.
Tim was very convinced that it was.
Why is this like a thing?
What's that?
I'm watching
John
this
Dacre.
John Dacre video. What's
You had to
what
listen
am I
to the
missing
audio.
here?
Wait, is Ryan?
Smokey's gone. Oh, he's back. We lost him.
What happened to you, Ryan?
Where'd he go? Now he's mad.
Are you okay?
I'm
Are you
Matt
back
moved.
with us? 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh no.
It should be here, I think.
Hi, Ryan. Testing.
Oh no!
Smokey.
Testing.
I have a question about testicles.
Ryan.
Ha!
What? Ryan, what's going on over there,
Hello, can
dude?
you hear me?
Smokey.
We can barely hear you. Yeah, I
I've
think
got a-
I don't
Ryan's
know
on
what's
Mark's
going on.
internet. What'd you
You got
do?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but
What'd you
do?
I got to believe this is John Dacre's divine intervention right now on Smokey.
I'm on Mark's Wi-Fi.
I gave
Ryan,
you the password.
Ryan, 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, that's
Look at he's frozen again.
not good.
Let
at
it go, Smokey. Let
Let
it
it-
go.
He's supposed to be gone next week, but apparently he's starting vacation early, maybe.
He's on the road.
But like I said, Tim was very convinced that Seth Rollins was going to be facing Big Mark from Texas, especially after the end of the Undertaker's 40 minutes. Come to Jesus.
Neither of those videos were satisfying at all. You guys overhyped them.
Oh man,
Did you listen to the audio of John Dacre? That's
I
where
did.
the money's at.
I sure did.
What about Louise, the woman playing the piano? How many?
Yep,
Now,
I saw that part too.
Did you get the version with the subtitles? Because I feel like that.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Maybe
Did you look at?
it just hits me different.
Did John Dacre's eyebrows scare you at all, Matthew?
They did not.
Matt's but Matt watches a lot of horror movies, so that adds
Yeah.
up. I think he
The
doesn't
eyebrows.
get as impacted by that. Look at poor Smokey. I think he's as frozen as can be.
Look at him. He's cold. Put a sweater on, Smokey. He's getting chilly.
But Cody Rhodes, I thought the return was executed perfectly. Tim, are you frozen or are you just sitting perfectly still? Okay, you were just sitting perfectly still.
Love it. What's going on this week?
Ryan seems to be having some internet issues. I'm gonna tell him to try restarting, maybe. That always helps. But I thought the return, I thought the match was great. The back to back, I thought the Bianca and Becky match and the Cody and Seth Rollins match were the two best matches of the night. It's really hard for me to pick between the two in terms of just matches. But what would you guys grade night one, WrestleMania Saturday? We'll go separate. I'm not even gonna say anything to Ryan. I'm gonna let him dip his toes in the water. As
Did I
gently
miss John Dacre?
Matt watched it on his own. He said he was unimpressed.
Are you serious? Smokey's going again.
I think he did that to himself.
I did that
There he
because I
is.
was
Now he's
upset.
back.
I'm
You
sorry.
should be upset because you watch shitty fucking YouTube videos. What was that?
I'm sorry if Matt's upset you.
It's all right.
You really upset him. I bet John Dacre would prevent forest fires, Smokey.
He would.
What would you
What
guys
segment are we on to now? Are we about wrapping up?
We're still on night one.
Yeah, we're wrapping up night one. Yes, Ryan, your grade for night one of WrestleMania.
B plus.
All right, Matt.
B.
Intern Mark.
I'd give it a B with a plus in front of it.
The old B
Plus B.
Plus B.
The old
I would give it a plus B.
the old plus B.
It's unusual, but it's out there.
Hey, that's why we pay you the $0.
Plus B.
And Tim.
B minus.
I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna say we were talking about it at the diner afterwards. I'm gonna stick with the B plus that I gave it. I'm gonna give it the B plus. I'm gonna.
But it's an 89.9999.
Yeah, it's right there. Like if you wanted to round up, you could. Like we like that hard ass teacher that like keeps it at the
Nope, sorry. This is an 89.992, so I can't possibly round up.
So I can't round up.
Apologies.
Devin says he gives it an A. Big Mac says after hour 1 an A+. Yeah, it was a little slow to get going now.
The Charlotte Ronda match after hour 1. That
was
little.
That
can
one.
We can we play The Price is Wrong on that one, please?
Yeah.
Boy, that one song.
Yeah, just hit me with all the disappointing sound bites we have here.
Wrong, bitch.
I mean, it wasn't good, man.
And maybe that's just, I mean, the Bianca Becky match was great. You can't live up to that one, but
it just
was that Natty?
Thing sucks.
No, she was the next night, Mark.
The Charlotte and Becky.
You need to leave.
Like it just wasn't maybe so not Becky, just maybe to Ronda.
You need to leave.
Like just when the match hit about minute 16.
Will you stop?
And just come on. We need to. We're running out of time.
Yeah, would you stop?
That's actually why Stone Cold went and got the 4-wheelers because the match went too long.
He couldn't make it down.
He couldn't make it down.
It taken 22 minutes.
He had to save his energy for the rest of the that match. WrestleMania Sunday. Anything in particular you guys want to pick out from WrestleMania Sunday that stood out to you?
If you switch the Edge AJ Styles match with the Seth Cody match from night 1, WrestleMania night 2 is a top 5 WrestleMania of all time.
Yep, agreed.
Okay. Is it because Edge and AJ went too long?
No, it's because Edge is not very good right now. And I don't think AJ Styles has had a good WrestleMania match ever. So they just put on this like forced classic.
I don't think you saw the greatest WrestleMania match in the history.
Not a match. It's a segment.
Nope, that's not the one I'm talking about.
Talking about the Bone Daddy match?
No, absolutely not. It's Matt's favorite WrestleMania match of all time. His match with the Sweaty Son.
It was the best in the world.
That's right.
The sweatiest in the world.
Yeah, I think you actually may be onto something with AJ and WrestleMania. It's I'll at least say it's been a couple of years because we know how I feel about the match against the name that I won't mention. But yeah, I thought. Well, I mean, it's hard to say if you eliminate a 1 minute and 40-second match because it was just so forgettable that I don't think it's like too small of a thing to even knock the show. It was a match that got forced on there and shouldn't have been there to begin with. But I loved Sunday as well. I thought it was really good. Anybody else? Anything in particular you want to talk about?
If you could have bumped that New Day match with Sheamus and that other person, it would have been better too. Bump that over to night 1 or just bump it all together out of there. Get it out of there. The whole thing sucked.
It's strange to see Mark get angry.
Why does that upset you, Mark?
Well, I don't like that Ridge New Holland because he hurts people. He's dangerous. He's a dangerous man. He's got no business in professional wrestling. He's dangerous.
The Ridge
New Holland.
Ridge New Holland.
Does sound like a car dealership out your guys' way.
Come out to Ridge New Holland. No money down.
Memorial Day weekend. Come to Ridge New Holland.
Ridge New Holland. Ridge New Holland.
No credit, Bad credit doesn't matter. Ridge New
Suplex savings.
Now, Mark, what cars do they sell at Ridge New Holland?
Come on out and get a Subaru.
Anything
I
else?
heard we got to use Pinto in the back.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, knocking that abomination of a minute 40-second match off the card would have been
Get it out of there.
spectacular. Big Mac says should have put it on the pre-show instead of the shit DJ they had. Yeah, there were no pre-show matches this year, which I'm actually okay with. Like, you don't have to make me have to tune into the pre-show. Is
No, I'm not okay with that.
you're not okay?
Have a
Smokey's
fucking
upset.
2-hour pre-show. Put a match on it, and get the
I'd rather
fucking matches off of SmackDown, and don't do a lazy ass SmackDown.
It's not. It was a WrestleMania SmackDown, Ryan.
Don't fucking do that. There's no such thing as WrestleMania SmackDown.
Lame. That's lazy booking.
Just
Sure.
do SmackDown.
Just do SmackDown. Should they have the DJ on?
This is why John Baker died, because of SmackDown. WrestleMania
heartbroken.
SmackDown.
It broke his heart. He died of a broken heart, they said.
Put that Andre Battle Royal on a pre-show where it belongs.
Yeah, that. Sure, why not? Why not?
John Baker, God rest his soul.
I don't need to listen
may
to
have-
Sam Roberts for 2 hours.
Who wants to see that?
I mean, I didn't. I just didn't listen to Sam Roberts.
Sam
for 2
Roberts.
hours.
You're a fool if you listen to us for 2 hours. Let alone Sam
Yeah.
Roberts.
I heard a
Andy,
rumor.
Seriously, go do something. Fucking go water flower or something. Stop doing it. Go.
Well, I mean, we
Go
certainly
visit
can't listen
your
to
aunt.
2 hours of that.
Yeah, right. Going. Right.
Something.
Yep.
Fucking internet sucks.
Smokey, I'll
Thing
just
sucks.
forget I gave you my password. Just delete it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Connect to the neighbor's Wi-Fi, Ryan. I'm sure it's better than yours
It's gotta be better.
at this
Fucking
point.
hell.
Are you at the cabin, Smokey?
Matt,
That's what happened.
Matt, anything that you want to touch on from WrestleMania Sunday?
No, I thought night 2 was a solid one. Aside from the shitty tag match that we've all already harped on, I think McAfee kind of stole the show with a lot of what he did in that match. With Theory and selling the stunner better than Vince did, even though Vince has had 26 years of practice. And
Look, the main's old. He got excited. He forgot that you have to take the kick first before you take the stunner. Okay,
Okay,
the bright
Pat.
lights of WrestleMania. Right, he had WrestleMania fever as well, Matt.
I don't understand the whole Damian Priest showing up at the edge of AJ, even with the explanation that came the next day. I think
It's new brood.
Boy,
yeah, I
the
think
fans
that's
weren't
kinda
buying that
dumb.
at all.
But
The
other than that,
fans
no,
weren't
yeah.
buying it.
I thought the match was okay, but him coming out at the end was just like, why?
Do you guys think that the Austin Theory selling the stunner the way he did the tribute, was that a tribute to Scott Hall, or was that just Austin Theory just going crazy?
I mean, it wasn't. I don't think it was a tribute to Scott Hall at all. It wasn't the sell wasn't the same.
I thought it had a similar vibe to it. Like that.
It was more like Austin or Xavier Woods' sell from Dallas.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I forgot about that one. That's fair.
Mhm.
Pat McAfee had the best of the stunner sells of the
I
night.
feel like
Yeah,
I
that
feel
was
like
so good.
not to say his name. Wait, have we already played the Best in the World sounder yet?
We have not.
Okay, then
I wasn't
So
gonna say it.
the juniorist McMahon, he had a really good sell.
Shane McMahon.
Him,
There he is.
There he is.
him.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
he had a good one. He always had a good one.
But he had one similarly where he spit the beer.
Yeah.
But I think the
Very good.
McAfee moment of the WrestleMania was the camera cutting back to him laying
Oh
on
my-
his back, chugging a beer.
Yep.
That was
Fantastic.
so good.
He tells the story of it on the McAfee show this week.
Oh, does he? I'll have to.
Yeah.
I'll maybe have to seek that clip out.
It was the Monday after WrestleMania,
Okay.
and McAfee claimed to be extremely hungover.
I mean, did you see the video that his wife, like, I think it was on Instagram or something, of McAfee just hammered on the plane?
Oh, I'm sure he was.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, he said that he drank somewhere between 20 and 30 beers WrestleMania Sunday.
he deserved it. Absolutely deserved it. Was one of the brightest shining stars of WrestleMania Sunday.
More malt than man.
Just spectacular. You know, like I said, the Austin stuff was great, and for me, we touched on it with the celebrity stuff, but Knoxville Sami Zayn was just so much fucking fun. We were talking on Saturday just about how much we love Jackass Forever, how fucking great the movie was.
Fantastic. 2 thumbs up.
There you go. I mean, we saw the WrestleMania debut of Mae Young and Mark Henry's child, which was great. You know, it was a great moment. And but yeah, just it was so much freaking fun. Was that? So let's put a grade on WrestleMania Sunday. Tim, we'll start with you.
Nice. We can't argue with that.
Tim, you're muted.
Why did I get muted at the bottom?
I don't know.
A.
All right. Intern Mark. Like, I literally don't know if he's fucking with me at this point.
It was 2 thumbs up.
Matt.
So we would give a letter grade, you said, James?
Yeah, letter grade.
You know, it's the only way we've done grading on pay-per-views since the beginning of time, Mark. We haven't changed. It's never going to change.
We're not doing numbers?
No.
It's never been numbers. Nope.
I would give Sunday a B plus as well.
Okay.
No, a plus B.
A plus B. There you go.
Plus B.
Matt.
I would also give Sunday a plus B.
A plus B. Perfect. Ryan.
Yeah, I'll stay with the plus B's.
All right. I'll actually go with the full A minus for Sunday. I thought Sunday, like, overall, was better. I thought
A minus.
I thought
A minus.
Saturday had the higher highs but the lower lows. Devin,
I'm just curious as to what you thought was low on night 2.
on night 2?
Yeah.
Ridge New Holland.
Ridge
New
New Holland.
Holland.
I mean, that was like 3 minutes of a 4-hour
I didn't really
WrestleMania,
enjoy the main event, honestly.
The main event was it was a little let downish. I mean, Roman Reigns won, which is which was the right result.
Didn't see that coming either. Yeah, so
But
shocking.
You'll never see it coming, Matt.
but the match itself was
I feel like they finished early.
yeah, it was yeah.
The ending came a little quicker than normal.
That's what she said, Smokey.
But yeah,
He had left a bad taste in Matt's mouth. Fucking
why
shit.
What was
How many trash
what was
bags?
going on?
Although Ryan was trying to get all these sound clips out on other people, and his internet's so shitty that they all just failed.
wait,
Look
Tim,
at
are
him,
you
he's
doing that,
frozen.
or is Ryan doing
That's
that?
me. That's me.
Okay.
He's frozen.
Just there he is.
Look at him.
Just
Poor little fella.
but yeah. So those were kind of the only
And he's muted now.
lows. Right now, I tried unmuting him. It says I can't unmute him. Oh, he muted himself.
No, I did that myself.
He's upset.
Sorry,
Big Mac
gives Sunday an A.
If you were to equate, Ryan, if you were to equate your internet connection right now with any NASCAR driver,
Shane McMahon.
The best in the
Heard
world.
that.
Heard that. That came through loud and
Fuck your
clear, buddy.
NASCAR drivers. I muted myself to yell fucking network requirements.
Shane McMahon.
Devin agrees. Main event was a disappointment. Okay, it was the best main event ever.
I don't think it was a disappointment. I think it was just what it was. Like, what
To answer
else
your
did
original
you?
question? Dick Trickle.
I was
Dick Trickle.
thinking you were gonna maybe equate it to the Intimidator.
I know what you
number
were
3.
thinking. I'm not your fucking monkey.
It's okay. I have a monkey that'll play it for me. Big Jim, hit the button.
I don't have that on the.
You don't have the Dale Earnhardt
I
button?
don't.
You fucking suck, dude. What? How? How do you not have?
Because I'm a failure, Tim. Where have you been? I'm an idiot.
You have the Dick
You
Trickle
could pull
button
it up.
up.
You're the producer. Cue it up and make it on the screen. Share the screen. You can put Tim.
I don't have the clip.
I don't have the clip either. It's gone. It's gone forever. It's not gone forever. You can go to our YouTube.
Jim, do you have a button for Dick Trickle though? That's the thing.
Here it is. Freeze it.
There's that.
That wasn't frozen. I was fucking with you that time.
Dick Trickle. They call him Big Dick Trickle. Is that right?
What an
Smokey?
unfortunate name for anybody.
Just
Dick Trickle.
Dick.
You have
Come on.
He had
Was
a
he
son
Richard
named
Trickle?
Cole.
Like, was he Richard Trickle?
Richard Trickle.
Nobody called him Dick Trickle.
Everybody called
Like
him
the
Dick.
thing on his car, it said Dick Trickle.
No, I'm well aware.
Oh, it's
But
even
with-
better. His
Dickie
name
Boo.
gets even better. Richard Leroy Trickle
Oh man.
died May 1990 and 2013.
Oh shit, he's dead?
Rip.
Dead as fuck.
God, this podcast is getting worse and worse.
Wow.
Trickle
Man, it
was
is.
nicknamed the White Knight, as referenced by his sponsor, Super America Paint Scheme.
Jesus, that just sounds terrible.
Oh, that's bad.
We lost
What?
Dick Trickle.
I
and
just
John
read
Baker.
cause of death.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh, not good.
See that?
Oh. I mean, it's factual information. You might as well present it to the group. Tim.
Let's just say he called his own number
Oh.
with a gun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not
With a
good.
name like Dick Trickle, it was bound to happen.
Jesus.
So sad. I was
Did
Tim,
you
I
read
thought
the
you were-
whole thing about this? It's pretty crazy.
about Dick
I'll
Trickle.
do it. I'll do it. I will do this. Here we go.
All right. Here, what are we doing?
Trickle died May 16th, 2013 from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. The incident occurred at 12:02 p.m. at Forest Lawn Cemetery in Boger City, North Carolina. The Lincoln County Communications Center received a call apparently from the victim saying there's going to be a dead body, suicide. When the 911 operator asked who was about to commit suicide, Trickle responded, "I'm the one." Police attempted to call his phone back, but there was no response. Trickle was found dead beside his pickup truck. His granddaughter, who died in a car accident, is buried in the same cemetery. The Trickle family released a statement in part which said, quote, he had been suffering for some time with severe chronic pain, had seen many doctors, none of which could find the source of his pain. His family, as well with those that knew him, find his death very hard to accept, and though we will hurt from losing him for some time, he's no longer suffering, and we take comfort knowing he's with his very special angel.
Oh, that's sad.
Fuck.
That is actually sad. Fuck.
Wow, that's
Way to go, Ryan.
Thanks, Smokey.
thanks for bringing the
I had
show
no clue
down.
the was dead.
Jeez,
First John Dacre,
You
now
do.
Dick
I wouldn't
Trickle.
have bring
Hey,
Big Mike. Jeez.
John Dacre and Dick Trickle in one show.
That's too much. We need some happy news.
Do I put Big Mike's comment on the screen? Or just
No, what did he say?
Oh.
is it something to do with a Bowflex?
it is.
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna let it go. The answer, Mike, is probably.
Does anybody want to be let down more? I can really bring this show down some more.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
I need you to hit.
Oh,
I need you
no.
to hit on this day for me after every name I say. Okay.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Blackjack Mulligan. Da, 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 da.
Really, you had to put a little
Mike
jingle?
Wallace. Mike Wallace.
This is awful. By the way,
I know it is. I'm leaning into the bit. Hold on. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else I recognize from here. No, that's it. They all died today.
They died today.
Blackjack Mulligan
Well, that
died
wasn't that bad
today.
of a bit.
In Mike's defense, he said he had put that up there before you read the story.
Sure he
He
did.
didn't know the story. Okay.
About
Oh,
Dick Trickle's
P.T.
passing.
Barnum.
No.
Yeah, he did.
Are you serious?
I'm
Um,
serious.
He
Let's,
went to a big top in the
let's
sky.
just-
Prince Leopold the First died today.
God,
No.
dark.
Apparently, Jesus died today.
What? Well,
No,
he's-
Possible date of the crucifixion, April 7th, 30 AD.
I'm definitely not hitting the sounder for that. I feel like that's
He'll
Don't
be
do that,
struck
Jim.
down.
There's no
bad.
coming back.
That's
Now,
bad.
according to John Dacre, Jesus Christ has risen today.
Do it for John. Don't do it for
Um,
me. Do it for John.
Let's
Do it.
Her.
I'm not doing that.
Jim, for him to come back, he
Hit
had
the
to
button.
die.
Yep. Hey.
Peer pressure. Let's wrap up the WrestleMania talk. And for the interest of time in the next hour, let's just do the 3 count question of the week with all of this because it's all related. We'll go around the room. Ryan, what is your favorite match and or moment from WrestleMania 38?
Great. The match had to be and then we on time. Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes. I thought the two had crowd right in their hand from their debut. Through the bells, I thought it was a great WrestleMania match. The moment, obviously, everything Stone Cold related. I think you will understand that when I do my wrestlers of the week. It was his first match in like 19 years. That's wild to think. In 2022, we sit at the 3 Count Thursday podcast and talk about an actual match that Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestled in. Kudos to Kevin Owens for getting that rub. Also, kudos to Pat McAfee who got a great Stone Cold Steve Austin rub. Austin Theory who has a great Stone Cold Steve Austin rub. I think you can look at that and see that.
Hey,
really sees
intern
a lot of
Mark,
those-
he
this
said,
is
"What's
all
your
moments
favorite moment?"
from
You don't have to list the whole show.
from Stone Cold Steve Austin? I love when Sasha Banks came out. She's my favorite wrestler and she's my favorite actress.
The guy,
I love
the guy who complains
Stone Cold Steve
about our
Austin.
show being too long is doing a 13-hour soliloquy about the question of the week.
What happens when I made typed notes for today? I
The
was
first
serious
time
about
ever
this. We're taking-
in 8 years.
taking podcast seriously, I thought.
Yeah, apparently your internet does.
2 pages.
Two.
Who
What's your favorite match?
Matt, what was your favorite match or moment from WrestleMania 38?
The Becky Bianca match was my favorite of the 2 nights.
Okay. Intern Mark, your favorite match and or moment from WrestleMania 38?
Well, my favorite moment, I think, when Mr. McMahon and Austin had that interaction that was unpleasant for Mr. McMahon.
What?
It was a bit unpleasant, but I enjoyed it, even that terrible stunner. And then when Vince fell out of his shoe, I thought that was great. I enjoyed that. And my favorite match, I think it was when Stardust or Cody Rhodes returned with Seth freaking Rollins. That was exciting. I enjoyed that a lot. The fans seemed to like it as well.
Tim.
This is a family show. Watch it with the A-Ford.
Tim, your favorite match or moment?
My favorite match was Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn. And my favorite moment was the Cody Rhodes return.
My favorite moment was Matt yelling, "Look!
Look at it!
At the TV!
Look at it!
Every time.
Matt was
Look
upset.
at it!
Look at it!
That was all warranted.
Look at it!
He was very upset.
Someday on the pre-show, we'll tell the tale of
Look at it!
But no, my moment of the weekend of the two nights was the Cody return. I just thought it was executed so perfectly. And I've watched that entrance more times than I can care to count. Devin says Cody versus Seth and Stone Cold going stunner crazy on Sunday night. So Cody versus Seth was his favorite match. And the Austin the series of stunners on Sunday night was
Did you play the what's your favorite match before this question was asked?
Oh man, I am a
Believe it or not, he did not.
Such a missed opportunity.
Jesus, what is going on with this show?
What's your favorite match?
Did I not have the whole clip? Oh my god.
It's a good thing we're rebranding. My goodness.
Oh, no. Here it is.
What's your favorite match?
My favorite match was with Melina and Alicia Fox.
Who?
I'm not good at this.
I mean, to be fair, none of our moments had Steve Austin in them at all. So
that's true. That's true.
What's your favorite match? Who?
Was Alicia Fox and Melina? Was that in the pre-show?
Who?